And welcome to a live Craigie Boy chat.
We are in Tagaki course. Okay, just realised I had the camera the wrong way there. Thanks for pointing that out, Leo.
Hi again. It's Craigie Boy.
We're coming live from Tagaki course. I had the camera the wrong way there. Thanks for pointing that out, Leo. Why is that?
Hi again.
Have I got that? Yeah, I'm right. That's weird.
We're coming live from Tagaki course.
Something's a bit weird just now. I seem to be hearing myself and myself talking as I'm talking. I don't actually understand what's going on. But I might have to figure that out. Give me 2 seconds.
Something's a bit weird just now. I seem to be hearing myself and...
That might be better.
Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? I hope everything's going well. So we're just in a villa right now outside Tagaki. It is Taff Villas. And we're only here for the night. It's a lovely place. We have Christine, my mother-in-law. We have my wife, who's just about to take over camera control. And we have my son Reese, Ava. I say Ava, they're all my kids. Ava, Owen, Owen's friend Kai, and we have Leo. But Leo is too cool to be in my videos. So how is everyone? I'm chilling, I'm happy. We quick hi to Graham and Kevin back home. Hope those guys are actually working their butts off while I'm away and I don't have a lot to come back to. We'll see. Sorry, babe.
The picture was sideways.
Yeah, but is it not even worse now? Just let us know if everything's coming through properly for you. If it is, and great. If it's not, we'll try and fix it, sort the camera, whatever else. The last time I did a video in Kos, it was a bit messed up. We kept losing signal, and I'm not sure how the actual video itself went because I never watched it back, but it seemed like I kept having to replay it all the time, so I'm just hoping everything's going well just now. We're having an awesome time here. The weather is extremely hot. There's a few of us with sunburn and we have been sun creaming up a lot, but it happens, it happens. I hope the weather is good where you guys are. I know back in Scotland for the last 3 weeks before we even came here, it was scorching. And then we come here and the weather's just as hot, but it's not as bad as over in Scotland because the heat over there is more of a sticky heat. It's pretty unbearable when it's hot, really hot over there, but it's lovely here, it really is. And we've got a night here in this villa with our own private pool, our own massive house basically. And yeah, it's awesome here. There's my wife just showing you a quick look at what it's like. Due to some people not wanting to be in the video, we're not going the whole way around, but I will try to put bits and bobs. I'm doing another holiday video, probably a week from now or so when I get back from the holiday. I'm still here till Thursday next week, so I will put something together and let you see exactly what went on here, and hopefully it'll be a nice wee holiday resort that you actually might want to think about. Maybe not actually, because we quite like the quiet here when we're here, so maybe find somewhere else. We like this place, okay? So we like the quiet. Love you guys, but stay away from Kos. No, I'm only joking. Have you got any questions you really want to ask that I've not? I'm so sorry I haven't been getting back to a lot of my comments lately on my channel. I should be on it all the time. It just feels like I'm constantly busy with work, family life, and then try my best to get some kind of video up. And I used to put a video up every week, but it's, like I say, 6 kids. It's just a lot of work. But if there's any questions you have got there for me, let them rip. I'll do my best to answer them.
How's your finger?
How's my finger? Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. Was trimming out a really bad foot basically, and the knife seemed to have slipped, went through my glove and through into my skin. And when
when it happened, I just said to Kevin, because Graham was actually speaking to the farmer at the time. So I said to Kevin, oh, I've cut my finger. I'll need to go and get a plaster. And I went up and passed by Graham, and Graham said, what's wrong? And I says, oh, I've cut my finger. I'll need to get a plaster. And Graham said, no, you won't. You need to go to the hospital and get stitches. I was like, what? But me being me, I just wanted to get on with it and get straight back to work. I don't like little things like that. Well, it wasn't a little thing, but I don't like to hinder the job in any way. So yeah, I got 3 stitches in my finger and it's all healed now. I can't quite bend it fully, but it's nearly there.
Hello from Little Falls,
Hi Little Falls.
Canada,
Canada, one of my favourite countries.
California,
California.
Glentrule.
All right. What these?
I'm just saying who's on.
All right. Well, Glentrule.
Lisa.
I thought you might be watching Lisa. And Kai's. This is Kai's mum and Kai's dad. I'm assuming Owen's friend. They'll be sitting watching me right now, so no pressure.
Australia.
Hi guys from Australia that are watching.
How's the food?
The food here is awesome. Like, I'm trying to die down the Scottish so you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, the food in Kos, Greece, wherever in Greece, is awesome. There's a place called Ambeli, which I'm putting a little snippet into my video.
It's a vineyard.
The food there is amazing. It's a little vineyard that they grow a lot of things, obviously grapes especially, and it's hundreds of little mezzy, kind of tapasy type things, and the food is amazing. There's these vine leaf type things. Domades. Domades. My wife's here to correct me. And I never thought I'd like something like that, but they were so tasty. But yeah, you can't really beat the food here. The tomatoes are so juicy and succulent. It's like biting on an apple. But, yeah, it's amazing.
Hello from Texas.
Hi Texas. Do you have names for these people? Just so I'm not saying hi to the country.
Barb Ridings.
Who?
Barb Ridings.
Barb Ridings. Hello there.
Graham needs you back home.
Graham needs me back home.
It's not Graham.
Oh, it's not Graham. Oh.
M.
I was expecting a few tears from Graham over the holiday, just saying how much he missed me. But I'll need to give him a phone tomorrow and see how he's getting on, because I'm sure he is probably like really depressed about me not being there. I can imagine. But yeah, he does need me. I can relate to that.
So, Rhonda from South Florida says hi.
Hi Rhonda from South Florida. So there was a couple of questions you actually told me I should answer, babe. Just you think off the top of your head.
How are you and Kevin related to Graham?
Oh, so how me and Kevin are related to Graham. So a couple of people have asked this in the past and I haven't answered the question, so my wife was actually trying to look up some questions I haven't got round to. Yeah, so Kevin is Ashley's brother, so hence he's Graham's brother-in-law, and Susan, my wife, is Graham's sister, so you can see how that all works. And we're all like, I'm obviously married to Susan, so I'm Graham's brother-in-law.
Rick Wright.
Ah, Richard. Hi Rick.
Where was my invite?
Your invite to the holiday? Well, you always told me you were too busy, and I don't think we've been on an actual, like, abroad holiday. Probably not at all. So try to get on.
He was actually invited.
Eh?
He was actually
That's
invited.
Right. We did invite you. You were invited. You said no, or that you had never been on a plane. So I think you're a bit scared.
Island Sweetheart 73. I'm in Orlando, Florida, and it's hot. It looks beautiful over where you are.
It is stunning where we are, but I would kind of like to be where you are, because I'd love to go to Orlando, Florida. I think that'd be awesome. Someplace that I'd like to go, and even though I'm 40 nowadays, I'd still love to go to Disneyland. Who wouldn't?
What's the name of your intro song?
It's called Headline by Wildflowers. A lot of my songs, this is actually something I get asked a lot, is to put in my comments what the songs are, and I keep meaning to do it, but I always forget. But most of my songs are actually from Wildflowers, or there's another one there that I can't quite remember the name of. But I'll start putting them in my descriptions, that way you can at least find them, and because there are a lot of really good songs in there. I get a lot of questions a lot as well, and I have mentioned them in my videos before, my tattoos. So that's another one that get mentioned a lot. So if you can kind of direct the camera, babe. So this is Heath Ledger in Batman. Well, yeah, one of the Batman films. And it says, "Why so serious?" I got this not long after the Batman film, because obviously Heath Ledger had passed away and he was one of my favourite actors. This one here is from Stargate, one of my programmes I used to watch when I was a kid. This one says Sam Crow. It's a little bit hidden by that Stargate one, and it's obviously from Sons of Anarchy. This is Assassin's Creed, one of my favourite games growing up, and I still play it even now, even when a new one comes out. That was my daughter Kira. She drew that, and I got it put on there when she was little. And my son Kyle drew that. Reese never ever drew a picture because he just couldn't be bothered. This is a Norse symbol on my elbow, so I like things to do with Vikings. I have WWE up here because I like wrestling. Sorry, I just need to clear my throat there. I've got one that started. It says family along here, and it's in leaves, and it goes to a tree that's on my chest. It's still to be finished, and half the tree is supposed to have leaves on it, and half has got leaves flying away from it, and was meant for my mum. It's supposed to symbolise the people that are still in my life and the people that have left. So I was going to get one of the leaves coloured pink for my mum to basically say that obviously she had left. Kind of meant a lot to me, so I took a lot of time looking up that kind of tattoo for myself. And then I've got another one here that has my wife's name on it. Yeah, see, I got that when we got back together after all them years. So she has a name literally imprinted on me.
To be fair.
Yeah, she has my name too. And there's like this one, and my kids' names are on my back, and I've got this tribal one and another tribal one, which were just ones I got when I was a kid. Just dying to get a tattoo. Wish I could get rid of those ones, but...
Your ribs.
Oh yeah, I've got one along my ribs that says my wedding... Stand up. It says my wedding, that was my engagement. So it says Cos, Autumn
No,
Cos,
Zia.
Zia, Autumn, and then the date. And I'm gonna get another one underneath it that says Cos, it isn't Zipari, it's Lafaki, Cos, Lafaki, wedding, and then the date. So that I've got that on there too.
Do you remember the date though?
I do remember the date, baby. It was the 6th of August 2020.
Usually you say the 8th.
She thought she had me there. Just watch your finger there, baby. I don't know if that's going to touch the camera.
What else? Someone's asking where you are. Jean M.
So Jean, I'm in Kos, island off the coast of Greece, obviously as a Greek island, and I'm in the Tagaki region. I'm just kind of outside Tagaki, just not far, it's like 5 minutes, in a villa just now. I'm actually staying at a place called Aspro Spiti, but we came here for a night just to, I don't know, just to have a little change. It was just a spare the moment thing. We thought it would be awesome. There's a cinema over there, an outdoor cinema for the kids to watch their film later on, and there's a pool, and it's a bit more private. So,
I'm going to have a barbecue as well.
and we're having a barbecue. Kids have already had theirs. We wanted to kind of get theirs out of the way so they can go and chill and do what they want to do, and we'll get ours later, maybe with a bit of bubbly.
Les Ides du jour. I hope I pronounced that right. Hi, I'm watching live from Alsace in France. What would be the activity you dream of doing one day?
Well, funny enough, my only ever dream, really, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer, but that never happened, and I think you've all heard my singing voice. In fact, when you watch this video back, you probably will see my singing at some point. Not this video, my next one. My wife had a good time videoing that. But when I was growing up, I really wanted to be an actor, and YouTube is probably my closest I'll ever get to that, so I'm quite glad that Graham introduced me to this and got the ball rolling. But thank you for that question.
You're 40 now.
I'm 40 now.
Yes, yes, who said that?
It was Lisa, actually.
Oh, Lisa, thanks, Lisa. That's like saying my dreams.
You got a lot of thank you. Happy birthdays, didn't you?
Oh, thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. In fact, sorry, throat is so dry. In fact, I got a lot of really nice comments from people saying that I looked in my 20s, so thanks for that.
They were paid to do it.
No, they weren't paid.
They were.
They just see that I look young for my age. So, thank you.
You got to see him in the morning. LaDonna Burke, hello from Coweta, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
LaDonna.
LaDonna. Hello there, LaDonna. Hi. I'm glad my wife's pronouncing all these kind of things because I know she's struggling.
Or try.
And I really struggle to read some of the names and stuff. And yeah, I'm glad she's doing that for me because I'd have a harder time than what she's having anyway.
Andy lad, I'm the same. Love Assassin's Creed series of games.
Hi Andy lad. I'm a big gamer. I'm not saying I'm a brilliant gamer, but I love games with a storyline. So Assassin's Creed is one of my favourite games I could ever play. I'm right into Zelda right now, the new one that just came out on the the Nintendo Switch. My wife just got me that for Father's Day from the kids. Yep, it is an awesome game, and I haven't had the chance to get really into it because I only got a little shot on the plane coming over here, and obviously things are too busy over here to actually enjoy it. But yeah.
Kev, hey Craigie Boy, hope you and the family are having a great holiday. Missing you at work.
Oh hey Kev. Actually, was one of them when she said Kev there, was it you or was it just another Kev? Yeah, I'm missing you guys too. I can't wait to get, obviously, well, I'm enjoying my holiday, but I look forward to coming back and getting back to house trimming, getting back into work. But unfortunately, I think you go on holiday the second I get back, so I'm not going to see you for very long, mate.
Monty Boy, hello, what's Graham's intro song called?
Hey Monty Boy, Graham's intro song is Fall Into You, and it's by
Wildflowers.
It is by Wildflowers.
No.
No, I'm sure it is. Is it Wildflowers?
Yes, Mum says.
Yeah, Christine says it is. Yeah, Wildflowers as well. Fall Into You. It's a brilliant song. Graham's got a couple of songs there that I'd really like to steal from him, but I'm going to refrain from doing that. There's one especially there that's called Cloud 9, and it's also by the Wildflowers, and out of respect for his channel I refrain from touching it, but it is an awesome song.
You play it enough in the car.
I do, I play it all the time in the car. It's one of my favourite songs. So try that song, Cloud 9, Wildflowers, brilliant song.
Jean M, hi Susan from Weymouth, hello.
Hello, sorry Jane M.
It was for me though, it wasn't for you, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Hello for my wife there, thanks. I'm going to phone myself there, thank you.
Erica Olsen, I'm to ask you again in 10 years if you remember the date of the wedding.
10 years time, I'll always remember the date of my wedding.
Because you'll have it tattooed on you?
Yeah, because if I forget, I can just say, yeah, it's, I'll remember. But I'm actually quite bad with dates and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm bad with names. Names is one of my worst things if I actually remember them. That's why, like even meeting Kevin for the first time, I had to keep going, Ken, so I remember his name.
Peg Eliza, hi Craig.
Hi Peg Eliza.
Jean M, are the kids with you?
The kids are here. The only two that aren't here is my son Kyle and my daughter Kira. They both had the opportunity to come, but they decided they weren't coming. My son Kyle, I need to actually sort out his passport. He could really have had that being dealt with. And my daughter, to be fair, I think she's quite happy she never came because she just started working. She's working at Tunbury Hotel, like her dad. I worked there years ago when I was a kid. So she's just started there, and I'm quite happy for her to actually be in work. She's 16, so I'm glad she's kind of getting the ball rolling and getting on with things.
Price to Galaxy, I thought you were way younger than 49.
Thank you very much, Price. That's the see, I told you I looked young, baby. See, this is one other thing as well you need to know about me. If you're able to be around me and my wife, I don't call my wife Susan. So whenever if it's the same with her. We call each other babe, which is kind of weird. But if she calls me Craig, I know she's peed off with me. And so I never call her Susan, but when she calls me Craig, I'll say, yes, Susan. And she knows that I'm annoyed that she called me Craig.
Lynn D. Glad to see you're having a bit of downtime with the family. You work hard and deserve a break. Have a baby for me.
Thanks, Lindy, and I will, after this video. I'll be having a drink, hopefully. There was something I was going to mention there, and it just slipped my mind. Sorry,
Oh, correction. Mum, you were wrong. Fall into you buy houses on the hill.
It is Houses on the Hill.
Graham
Well done.
is lying having a nap at the moment. Hope you're all having a fab time. Love from Ashley.
Oh, hi, Ashley. Yeah, I'm glad you actually said that, Ashley, because I didn't think it was right when I said Wildflowers. I thought it was something else. Houses on the Hill is correct, that's right. Yeah, so it's Fall Into You by Houses on the Hill. Houses on the Hill? Or
Houses
on the Hill. So that's Graham's theme tune. Finding any more there, baby?
I think a lot of people actually think you are 49. They maybe never realised that I said 40.
What?
Because quite a few people keep mentioning about you being 49. And they can't quite believe it.
They're saying that I'm older than 40.
Craig was actually 40 on his birthday.
Yeah, I was 40 on my birthday, people. I don't get why people would think I was 49. But, I'm feeling a little deflated at the moment.
Graham will be missing your coffee.
Yes, he will. Yes. Even though it's just a little sachet poured into some hot water.
Oh, that was a question someone asked. What is the make of the coffee that you drink?
It's Nescafe coffee. It's just the sachets. I'm assuming that's the right one.
Sachets?
Sachets. Yeah. So it's just a little ready-made kind of coffee powder things. You just buy them, pour them in, and stir it with some hot water. You're done. Most of them come with sugar already added, so you don't even have to have milk.
So what you're saying there is nothing special about your coffee?
Nothing special about my coffees whatsoever.
When was your birthday?
My birthday was the 15th of March. Did you think I was going to forget that there, babe?
Well.
Yeah. And just in case you want to know, my wife's birthday is the 25th of January.
More important.
Yeah. And she turns 40 next year.
Still younger than you. Do you want to take them a walk round?
We can go a walk round if you like. I just hope the wind doesn't get too bad.
What about
Walk round the resort, or walk round the place.
kids want to say hi?
So I shall take yous over and you can say hello to the kids. Hopefully they're all decent and dressed appropriately. Let's have a look, see. See, we're just having a barbecue. The barbecue's right there. It's not humongous, but it does the job.
Say hello, yeah.
Oh, there's a wasp kind of flying around me. There's Ava, trying to hide herself. Probably thinks her boyfriend's watching. Oh, there's Leo. He doesn't like being in the video. There's Reese. Say hi, Reese. Hi. And it's no offence from Leo, by the way. He just... Oh, this place is a mess. But... we walk on up. Eva, who tried to stay out the video, is now running in front of the video. People running. Look at this room. Oh my god. Eva's hiding under the quilt. Kai and Owen. Come on, boys. Say hello. No. Okay. They're not going to answer, so looks like I'm heading back downstairs. I was hoping they would say hello to you, but I did think it was a long shot. Right, so we head on back outside. See if there's any more questions from you guys that my wife can help with. See the poolside. It is pretty awesome. And it's not a very, like, it's not completely private, this villa. There's actually like 3 or 4, no, 3, 4, 5 different, there's a wasp flying about me. Different villas around the place. And there's a bar area just there where you can order whatever you want. My wife would usually order a strawberry daiquiri for herself. She likes a strawberry daiquiri. Me, I'm more of a woohoo kind of guy. Little peach schnapps, a little vodka. Oh, I probably have to show you the flowers. Look how pretty they are. If you're into all that kind of thing. Like, there's another villa right there. And there's another load of flowers. We actually had a lizard running through the garden earlier on. That's probably nothing new to you guys in America and stuff. You probably see the lizards all the time, but we don't really see them back home. We mostly see newts, tiny little minuscule things. That's about the best you get, tadpoles and frogs. I don't get that much. I could actually do with my wife coming over just so I can get more questions, because that does look wonderful. Erica? Hi, Erica. Hoof GP looks amazing. Thank you. I'm assuming that's you, Ashley. Hi. You can turn it back around, babe. It's just that button there. There you go. If you can read me off a few more comments, maybe. Not good at multitasking when it comes to reading and doing things. I can do a lot more different multitasks, but not that.
What time is it here?
Here right now it's 8 o'clock, half 8-ish, around about that time, because I started the video at 8. That's why it's so hard to kind of try and find the right time to go live or even put a video up, because I like to try and get it so that people from Canada, America, and America's got hundreds of different time zones and everything, so it's even people back home in the UK, I try to make sure I kind of fit it in at the right time where people just all of a sudden go, oh, there's Craig's video, instead of being asleep and not seeing my video straight away. So the lives are the hardest.
You're a Pisces.
I'm a Pisces. Yes, somebody looked that up there. That's right.
And I'm Aquarius, that's correct.
Yeah, my wife's an Aquarius. Actually fine.
Yeah, they can hear the birds singing.
Yeah, the birds are quite nice. The only thing I don't like about when you go on holiday to Corsica, Greece, that is the mozzies, mosquitoes, obviously, because you can get some horrible bites, weird red dots in your arms. But they're not that bad when there's a breeze, because they just kind of blow away. But when you have to deal with them kind of things, if you want to go somewhere else, some more exotic, a little getaway.
I think that's most of the questions done.
Most of the questions?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on,
Gonna
guys.
have
There must be some things out there that you've been dying to ask in the last few months that I haven't actually answered.
Well, someone asked, what time do you start work?
Yeah, well, I'll start work at 7:30 in the morning, but that's only because Graham managed to work it with all the farmers that was a most appropriate time. It was the most appropriate time. It was the most, we used to go to most of our farms at 7:30. And there was only the odd few where we'd get up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning and head off there early, but Graham managed to work it around everybody that it was just a constant 7:30 every morning, and it works brilliant. We've only got one farm that we go to at 7 o'clock. We arrive there at 7 o'clock in the morning, but that's that specific person. He makes his bacon rolls in the morning, so he's sweetened the deal. You know who you are.
Do you not have mosquitoes at home?
No, we
Midges.
Midges are actually quite relentless as well, actually, but we don't have them at the point of where they're coming in your windows. It's usually just in places where there's like water or like bushy areas. It's not that bad. It's only mostly if you're going for a walk in the woods or something like that, you'll get really inundated with them, but they get in your hair, make you itch, but they don't leave you with nasty bites.
Jan Lawson, hi Craig and family, love to catch you live tonight from Brisbane, Australia.
Hi there, I'm happy you managed to make my live tonight. That's what I mean about the time scales, trying to fit it all into the fit everybody else's time. It's not easy.
Andy lad, have you ever played the God of War series, Craig? If not, I recommend it.
I have completed the God of War series, both 1 and 2, both God of War and God of War Ragnarok, and even a few of the older ones that were out on the PlayStation 1 and things like that as well.
Is it easier with the three of you working now?
Yeah, it is much easier. You don't actually realise how much easier it is until one of us is not there. That's why I was hoping the guys are actually okay without me being there, because you get through like everything so much quicker. Like, and it's that, I know it shouldn't be about quickness, it isn't, but it's better for the cow. Everything okay?
Yeah.
My wife had a worried look on her face there. I thought she'd like cut the video off. Sorry. I did have a bit of a cold before I came on holiday, and it's still a little bit there. Yeah, so Kevin being there as well, so even if he doesn't make it to get up and help me and Graham with trimming, like, so I'll help Graham. Graham will lift one foot, I'll lift the other three while he starts trimming. Probably get the number in the pad, and then I'll start trimming, and Kevin is sorting out the cows and the pens at the back, getting them all ready, so it goes a lot quicker and a lot smoother. And the cows, as you've saw it yourselves, they don't like being in the crush, don't like walking up to the crush, so the second they're in, sometimes they are kind of jumping around because they don't want to be in there, but we get all the feet up, calms them down a bit, get them trimmed, and if there's a problem, obviously it's going to go a bit longer to try and get that block on and get that problem dealt with. But the less time they're in the crush, the better, because it's just, it relaxes them to be back out again and back with the herd. So
Random Raymond, Craigie Boy, hello from Sacramento. Love the content, Hoof GP for life.
hi, Random Raymond. Yeah, Hoof GP for life for me as well, to be fair, because if it wasn't for the whole Hoof GP franchise and everything that happened for Graham, I wouldn't have this job that I'm doing now. I wouldn't be on YouTube right now. So it was a big life-altering thing for Graham, but at the same time for me as well, and even Kevin, because he was able to come out of the work he was in, able to get his operation, able to come join us, which if he hadn't had that operation, he'd still be in a lot of pain right now. So it altered mine and Kevin's lives as well as Graham's. So thank you, Graham, as always.
Bonnie wants to know if you've got bucking bulls in Scotland.
Bonnie, I don't think so. Bulls, I mean, they can. We don't have bucking bulls in the sense of like what yous would probably have.
Like what for watching?
Yeah,
No.
like we don't have anything like that. I mean, if a bull wants to kick, it's going to kick. But you know, if a bull doesn't want to go in a crush, you aren't going to get that bull in the crush. Not without a fight. No, we don't have anything like that here.
Andy wants to know if you ever had a cow or bull, a cow that you've been around that you're afraid that would hurt you.
Yeah, there's been the odd one where, like, I don't know if you've seen the video, but when I mentioned that I'd got a kick to the chest by a Monte cow, which meaty, big meaty cow, and it was extremely painful. Actually, it wasn't so much the pain as how much it winded me, because it kicked me right in the ribs. I actually came out, and Graham was like, came out the pen, and Graham was like, "Are you okay?" And I was, just give me 5 minutes to try and get my breath back. He knew there was nothing he could do for me, but I just had.
I assume it's just because they're scared.
Yeah, it is because they're scared. But also, like you say, they don't want to get in the crush. But you don't have to like do anything to that. It's just you being behind them and kind of try and move them up the race. They will want to try and go back the way back to the rest of their friends that are standing behind me. So they will do what they can sometimes. There's been the odd one that's jumped over the fence. When it comes to that kind of situation where a cow's getting so frantic that it's not going to go in the crush and it jumps the gates or something, we will just let it go, because unless it's lame, we will try and get it back in. But if she's not needing trimmed, if it's just a routine and she's not lame, we'll let her go, because there's no point us putting that cow at risk or putting strain on that cow, or one of us getting hurt because she's not wanting to go in. So we will just let her go and maybe try again next time.
Do you have a lot of ticks in Scotland?
Yeah, we have actually quite a kind of issue with ticks. It's not often you see folk with them, but I mean, dogs especially will get ticks quite often, depending if they're running through long grass and stuff. We've had Ava, she had one falling out a tree, which kind of caught her, but we managed to get it straight away, so it wasn't a problem. But yeah, they can be an issue here.
Have you ever seen professional bull riding rodeos?
No, I haven't seen anything like that. It's not something I actually really agree with, to be fair. I don't know. It's teach their own, basically, but I don't know. It's just not my kind of thing. I think it's because I'm around cows all the time, trying to look after them. Sometimes I do think, is that quite right? But
It's a kind of mixed thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not, it's more than that. I'm not saying anyone's cruel to them doing what they're doing, but sometimes.
What's your favourite object on holidays, weekends? Like, what do you like, enjoy doing?
What's my favourite?
Like, what do you enjoy doing at weekends?
At weekends when I'm not on holiday, just at home.
Yeah, I think so.
Just at home, I love going for walks with my wife a lot. I get my kids every second weekend. Well, Reese, because well, Reese and Kyle anyway, because Kira's a bit older. She likes to be with her friends and stuff, so I'll get my two boys down because they're a bit younger and they like to come see me. I get, I don't know, we just every normal day stuff. Go hit some golf balls, go trampolining.
Too, don't you?
Yeah, I've not really got much of a choice because my wife doesn't really do much cleaning, so I have to do a lot of it. I'm only kidding. My wife cleans all the time. She's like looking.
Just thinking I might hit you with this.
Yeah, she looks really annoyed with me right now because she does do a lot of the housework and everything. But and the cooking, babe, you do all the cooking because I don't do any of the cooking. But I try to help out as much as I possibly can because, like, before me and Susan were together, I lived by myself. So I do like a clean and tidy house myself, so we're kind of good that way, we work well together.
And we both work full time.
Yeah, we both work, so if she can't get the cleaning, I'll get the cleaning if she's working, because my wife works with people with hearing loss and sight loss and stuff like that, which is really rewarding. She loves it. And so if she's away seeing someone about like a new hearing aid or something like that, or alarm setups in their house and stuff, I'll go, like, obviously I'll come back home, and if I'm home earlier than her, I'll start tidying the house just so when she comes home it's done. Same as she does for me.
What's your favourite breed of cow?
I prefer just working with dairy cows, to be honest, because like I work with them all the time. Holsteins. Yeah.
Craig, are the dairymen around to help you with the tricky cows, or do you do it yourself?
The dairymen are usually there to sort out the cows that need trimmed. So we'll usually get to the farm and the cows will already be there waiting for us in a pen, or they're all numbered, well, not numbered, they're all marked with a bit of this kind of like, it's like almost like spray paint or something like that, but it kind of comes off after a while. And we'll get them ones and we'll sort them into the pen and we'll do them. So the dairymen do their best to make sure they've spotted the lame ones during milking, get them ready for us, and then a few routine trims in there as well, so that they're keeping on top of that. And yeah, most farms, yeah, they really help out as much as they can. But they've also got their own work to get on with as well, so they can't be there all the time.
Kenny B, do you drive any of Graham's cars?
Sorry, who?
Kenny.
Kenny B. I drive the pickup. I drive the pickup that we use all the time with the KVK. I've drove his buggies. I've drove his quad bikes. I've not driven any of his. I've had a. I think this is the reason why I've not driven any of his cars, because he got me to drive the McLaren he had before, the red one, into one of the parking spaces in his shed. I reversed it back, and I went to drive into the parking space, but I thought it was just like my automatic at home, because I don't know if you know, but I only drive automatics.
And only for a year and a half.
Yeah, no, I've only been driving for a year and a half. Graham would be find that humanist that I've said a year and a half, because I've been saying that to him for a lot. I've only been driving for a year, okay, but so just like any other automatic car, you put it into forward and it'll kind of just drift forward a wee bit, and even when you brake, you can take your foot off the brake and it'll drift forward again. But no, you had to put your foot on the throttle just to, sorry, bug, just to get it going again. So I did that, but I didn't brake quite as quickly as I should have, and I crashed into a box. Luckily, the McLaren was fine. Graham was laughing his head off. So yeah, it was okay, but I maybe a little distrust there and then after that happening. So.
I love hearing about your life off camera and your family. How's the fishing in Scotland? Brilliant.
The fishing here is brilliant.
Here, we're in Greece.
Sorry,
in Scotland.
Well, fishing probably here is probably good too. You know? No, the fishing in Scotland's awesome. I used to go mackerel fishing a lot when I was younger because I just loved the fact that when you at the right time of the year drop your line and you're pretty much straight away catching mackerel. The fishing in general here is, well, not here. I'm gonna head off because I haven't barbecue yet. The kids have had theirs and I'm starving.
Have you ever dealt with a brown Swiss cow?
Brown Swiss cow? I don't think so. I've never heard it being mentioned.
You obviously love your job, but what's the worst part of it? The smell.
I can't really think. I honestly can't think of the worst part. You saying the smell. Like my wife doesn't like the smell. Probably the hoof trimmings going into the washing machine as well is probably another one she doesn't like. I don't really think of anything. I actually genuinely can't think of anything that I don't like about it. How if you get a bull that's not like in the crush, there's this one specific bull I can think of. He's broke a few things to the crush. But no, I don't actually have something that I hate or dislike about my job at all. Love the people I work with, love helping the animals. Yeah, I enjoy the whole thing. So.
How tall are you?
Well, I've never actually
Not
measured,
very
so
tall.
I'm not very tall at all. If you saw me and Leo standing side by side, you'd think I was a little kid. He's huge these days. But 5'4" or something?
No.
Not as little as that, or not as tall as that? What?
I would say about 5'9".
Well, he thinks about 5'9". It's a question. So look for a good, and then we are going to call it quits for today. And I've actually really enjoyed this live. It's been a while since I've done one. I'm always a bit nervous about doing lives because I don't really know if there's going to be a lot of questions there.
The wife is always right, says Erica.
Right, that's not even a question. Of course the wife is always right. That's just, guys, you know yourself, you've got to always say the wife is right or yes to everything if you want an easy life. Yeah?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I think I've answered all your questions. I am going to go and enjoy. I'll take this camera, please, sweetheart. 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to go and enjoy a lovely barbecue with this lovely woman right here. And I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And I'll see yous probably on one of Graham's videos once I get back. So we'll see you back in Scotland. Bye guys. Bye.